Alright, so this is going to be a little bit more informal. This is kind of like some commentary to go along with just this was my experience around here, because I didn't say anything at the time because I didn't really have anything to say. And you can feel free to skip around this video, look for exactly what you're looking for, or just sit back and enjoy YouTube's dope 360 stuff. So over here, we got the Neo. If you look to your, I guess maybe your right, my right, at least it was at the time. I was really actually kind of surprised to see that Neo had a setup here. I guess it's not my right anymore, now it's behind me. But it's just kind of interesting that Neo, not being a coffee company, is still like, this is the crowd of people that would be interested in our cars. And they're not like overly flashy about it. They're kind of just like, hey, we fit the vibe. You interested? I really like Neo. Let's see, we got Grizzly Coffee Roast Factory. A lot of these I'd never heard of. Like, seeing them at this place is the first time I'd ever seen it. I tried this, if you look over to next to that booth, there's the, I think they call it in Chinese, cat poop coffee, even though that's definitely not a cat. The civet coffee from Vietnam, except for all they had was coffee powder. I was kind of disappointed because otherwise I would have bought it. I love that stuff. It's like, it has such a unique, different flavor than any other coffee. Unfortunately, I was there on the last day. I didn't even know about it until it was almost too late. Like, I barely made it. And so, as you can see here, a lot of these booths were already like, alright, we're done. Close up shop. See ya. So, I did miss out on a little bit. I love that.
I'm good, thanks.
You want to try some? I think she said tofu? Did she say tofu? That's a little weird, but okay. But I do remember that. I felt super awkward because this is a 360 camera, and as not new as of a concept as they are, like, people don't know what 360 cameras look like. Like, I didn't know before I bought it. So as I was walking around, people were looking at me like I was retarded because I'm just holding the camera out in front of me with like the selfie stick thing, and people give me this look like, dude, do you know how to use a camera? Or that, or
I find it kind of funny. I was walking around here filming with
what am I saying here?
a huge camera on a gimbal, and nobody looked twice at me. Now I'm walking around with a silly looking selfie stick and a 360 camera, and everyone's looking at me like, what is he doing? And it's not that look of like, oh, what a loser looking at everything with a selfie stick. It's a look of like, whoa, what is that piece of technology?
So basically that.
But I gotta say, I do kind of feel like a loser walking around with a selfie stick.
I was literally the only person with a selfie stick. But yeah, like I was saying to myself, and yeah, whatever. Some people gave me the look of like, what a loser. And then other people were like, what is that? What is he doing? So like, if you look at people's reactions that walk by.
Ah, they're doing the Luckin.
Kind of funny. What's the Luckin thing?
That's interesting.
What am I talking about?
Not from beans.
What's the Luckin thing? I have no idea what myself was talking about there. Oh, these were cool. I almost bought one, but I didn't know what size my own was.
I think I need to buy one of those.
Literally, I didn't end up buying anything. I walked by every single one of these places and was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. And I totally understand why places will limit their menu, because like there were so many different things that I felt like whatever I bought was the wrong thing, and I bought nothing. Over here, if you look toward the big blue sign thing, you can see there's like a roasting machine. These people are roasting here. It's behind me at this point. They were like constantly roasting beans the whole day, and it smelled super nice.
It looks like drugs coffee.
It does look like drugs coffee.
It's kind of funny.
And it's kind of funny because people make the joke like
Smack the
Starbucks is basically selling drugs, and that's why they're so successful. They're able to sell drugs to kids legally. That actually was drugs coffee. Well, not actually. You know what I mean. Gee. What is G? Oh, they're selling coffee plants. I think. I'm not sure because I didn't actually go over there, but somebody told me that somebody was selling coffee plants. So I'm just... These don't look like coffee plants, though. Oh, if you look up, you can see that there's people by the railing over there. I got in trouble for filming up there. Like, every so often, they just tell people they're not allowed to stand near the ledge there. There's a guy walking up to the ledge right now, and nobody's yelling at him. But, like, as soon as it gets to be about 10 people, they're like, "Excuse me, no, you can't stand here. Go back, go downstairs, or leave."
Hario stuff's always...
Hey, look, it's Hario.
Although this Kiss
If you
Delicious
haven't-
place looks like it
If you...
would have been pretty
God, stop talking, me. If you haven't watched my Taobao trash video on the coffee equipment, watch it, and you'll know why I think Hario is funny.
And we're back at Ping Dot. I better hurry before they leave.
Ping Dot. I drink their coffee. They're one of the few people that has like specialty Yunnan coffee that's light roasted. Although my favorite one is coming up here. I mentioned it in the Neo video companion to this one. I'm gonna be making a video about this guy who has a roastery called, well, he roasts beans, he sells them online and other places, and it's called Honey Coffee. And I met the guy's friend at this expo, and then he was like, "Hey, you should do a story on this guy." And I was like, "Wait, can I? Really? That'd be dope." So that's coming in the future. This place here, this coconut place with the own coconut forest, they're the biggest sponsor of this whole place. They have like the biggest setup, and they're a big deal. Coconut cream, coconut milk, coconutty stuff is really popular here recently. Foo roastery.
I just heard these people are like, "What is this? What is he doing?"
Am I still talking about that?
Nobody's seen a 360 camera. That's so interesting. I literally, like, she goes, "What is this? What is he doing?"
Oh, I missed that. I do remember that one.
You can probably go back a few seconds and watch her, because, 360 video.
Yeah, if you go back, you can more than likely, I don't know how I missed it this time, but you can probably hear her. She's like, what is that? What is he doing? Oh, the floor's all dirty. There's so many coffee stains at random points on the floor, and it's like, oh, someone well, I guess it makes sense. It's a coffee expo. But it always catches you like, whoa, why is there this big brown stain on the oh, right, coffee.
Lychee cold.
I never got a chance to try that. I'm so disappointed. That sounds so good. Lychee cold brew. Q Cafe. Anyway, we're getting close to the end here. This was pretty much the whole expo. I think I walked around through most everything. Here's the Honey Coffee place I was talking about, though. And, well, that was it. Thanks. See ya. I can't believe you actually watched this far. Honestly, if you watched this far and you're just listening to a black screen at this point of me still talking, you must be a real fan, in which case, I really appreciate you. Like, gaining subscribers and people who actually genuinely like to watch your videos on YouTube is quite hard. And it's pretty dope knowing that there are people who are willing to listen so far toward the end that you'll just watch a black screen and listen to me talk. So with that, this was my first attempt at a single take, just saying whatever comes to mind with no editing. Let me know what you think, true fan.